Hey everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111 here with your Wednesday reading. Before I get started, I want to talk a little bit about why I haven't done a reading in a few days. And it was absolutely guided, and I just felt like a couple of things. One, this collective needed a little bit of a break because we we're so close to coming into union that I wanted the energies to really kind of simmer in, settle in, and ground before I did another reading. And I'm glad that I did it because we have that. What I'm seeing is that there has been communication between the masculine and the feminine. What I'm also seeing is that the masculine has come into his full divine masculine energy. What I'm seeing is that justice has been served. We've got the Justice card two times in this reading. We also have, success, Six of Wands. We've got lots of cards around communication, and we've got all the matches, most of the matches in the court cards, and definitely the Emperor and the Empress have made an appearance. So, that's one of the reasons why. Second reason why is, as I've been doing a lot of personal readings, what I'm finding is, and I'm glad people are coming to me, because the thing is, my job here is to, one, create a safe platform, create a platform where I'm able to help you, able to coach you, able to kind of, clear some fog in this connection that you may have with your partner. And so I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity to be able to do that. But with that opportunity, with the platform comes responsibility. The responsibility here is, for me to remind you guys again that if your masculine is not showing the same characteristics and qualities of his 5D self in the 3D, it is very, very dangerous for you to attach that energy to him in the 3D, okay? When your masculine is not as awake, or if he's not doing the work, and you're operating in the 5D and telepathically connecting with him, and you're seeing all this great potential and you're waiting around, then you're missing the point of the journey, okay? At that stage, when the masculine is not blending his 3 and 5D into this world, that is that time of separation that needs to occur for him to continue his awakening, okay? And this goes the other way too. If the continued need to hold on and to stifle the connection because of fear of losing that partner, and because that you're seeing such his potential in the 5D, keeps people in separation, keeps people stuck, keeps the person who's waiting stuck, and that can last years. What needs to happen in that case is a true detachment, okay? The 5D should be applied to you as part of your spiritual journey, as part of your spiritual awakening, and as part of your process and path to being the best person that you can be. The 5D should not be used to look at the masculine that way and hold on to him, and when he's acting a completely different way in the 3D. That's not what it's for. The 5D is there for you to connect, to forgive, for you to, make your peace, for you to grow. If you're using the 5D to connect to your masculine telepathically, to forgive him, to this goes both ways, but I'm using masculine and feminine just because it's easier. It's not gender specific, it's energy specific. But if you're using the 5D in the way where you're connecting with him telepathically, to forgive, to close a wound, to do whatever it is that you need to do, great. I think that's fantastic. Also use the 5D for your own healing, for your own ascension. If you're using the 5D to connect with your masculine and seeing all the beautiful things about him, which is going to be beautiful, but you're not seeing it in the 3, then you're using it in the wrong way. And then what you're also doing is you're creating an environment where you can get stuck for decades. And I've been seeing that. I've been seeing that in the personal readings. And remember, I've said this already, not every twin is here for union, okay? Some twins are here for mission. Some twins are here for union, yes. Some twins are here for the evolution of one or both partners. And some twins are here, for other things. And so if you're unsure what you decided, okay, there's the Akashic Records reading. But this is a 3D reading. And if this resonates with you, this is a connection of a collective that knows each other, that communicates with each other now. This is not a 5D connection. This is a connection where the masculine 5D self has blended with his 3D self because he's done the work, because she's done the work. This is a collective for union and for mission, okay? So what really is bothersome to me is when, people book a personal reading. And again, I'm a 3D reader, okay? I don't do, the only higher self reading that I have is the Akashic Records, which is the only one that I offer on purpose because that is about your contract. But I will not do any other higher self readings because it keeps people stuck. So I do 3D readings about what is your masculine thinking now? What is he feeling now? What is he wanting now? What is your feminine thinking, wanting, feeling now? Okay? What's the overall energy right now on this planet, on the earth? And so if you have that type of reading with me and you're close to matching this collective, then this is your collective. But if your readings, and if you haven't met your masculine and your readings are, different, I just worry because people are like, and I know this collective is coming into union, and I'm getting a lot of people attaching themselves, and I think that's fine if you know your masculine, if you see his 3D self, blending with his 5D, he's displaying characteristics of his best self. He's changed. He doesn't have a karmic. He's ready to make offers. He's ready to move things forward. Then this is the collective. But again, I hate to be a broken record, but these are 3D readings. If you don't know your masculine, if you haven't met him, if you haven't met your feminine, if you don't know your feminine, then this is not the collective, okay? I don't do these readings for likes and views and subscribes. I do this for the collective as a general reading to help people who can't afford to get their own personal reading, all right? I really don't have to do this. I don't. But I do it to help the people out that can't book their own personal reading. And so, again, if you know your masculine, if you know your feminine, and the best potential of themselves is showing up in this world, in this 3D self, then this is your collective, okay? This collective is coming together very, very much ready for union. And so I'm going to go ahead and start the reading. If you want to book your own personal session, if you want to know if you're part of this collective, book a 3D reading with me, okay? Book a twin flame check-in, book an extended, all right? Just to make sure, because holding on to this energy and not really knowing is just going to keep you stuck. And a lot of readers are, talking about separations and karmics and unions, and there's so many different collectives and waves out there. This collective is for union and mission, okay? Simple as that, and it's on the 3D. It's in the 3D. Right now, what they are going through is, now that they've reconnected, is they're stabilizing their connection, okay? They're grounding their connection to have it come together in union in the material world. So I'm going to stop. I'm not going to say any more, but I hope you're getting what I'm saying. I have a responsibility to tell all of you that this is a 3D reading. You guys know that from the start of my channel. I've said that, okay? These are 3D readings. This is not about a masculine or a feminine that you have not met or that is in the higher realm, okay? This is about a masculine that's on this earth, about a feminine that's on this earth, and they are connecting on this earth, okay? And for those of you who are just kind of stuck in separation, in pain, listen, this journey is not without that, okay? It's not without pain, but I'll tell you, when you come out the other end of it, you're so much stronger, and you're not even seeking union. But if your contract is for union, you better believe that that's what's going to be coming forward, okay? Or if your contract is for mission and you've elevated into this empress or to this emperor energy, then you're close to that. But what I'm reading here for this specific collective is that they're ready to come into a specific union, which is whether it's like marriage or and mission. I'm not going to say I don't know, because I do know. Four of Wands has come out in the 3D space about what they both want, and they're wanting to move towards that very, very quickly. So bottom of the deck for the messages is prayer will help the situation. That's for the Archangel Michael cards. The message is for the Ganesha deck is about decisions, and the message from the bottom of the good tarot, the bottom of the deck is the 8 of fire. So what I'm getting right away is that there has been communication, there's been a decision that's been made, and they've prayed about it. They've prayed about it. So the first message for the masculine, okay, remember, prayer will help the situation. His message from Spirit, from Archangel Michael, is eternal love. He's being told this connection is his eternal love, okay? And he knows that. He knows that his divine feminine is his queen. He knows it. She is every queen for him, and he wants union with her. So this prayer is, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. And in his heart, in the Hanged Man's clarifier, he received the 6 of Pentacles, which is the lesson that he learned through her Queen of Swords energy. That was a huge burden for him. He learned that he can feel safe to receive from her. He can feel safe to give to her. He can feel safe to love her, and he can feel safe for her to love him. The second message for our masculine is harmony again. These all flew out. Harmony. He's very much in a place of wanting union, of harmony. He wants harmony. This is also a number 4 card. This is a 22. It's a number 4. It's about stability. It's about structure. It's kind of like, you know, with the sacral and the red, it's like passion. It's like 4 of Wands type of energy. And then it comes out with the 4 of water. And when we get the 4 of water in the good tarot, the 4 of water means it's about, you know, in abundance, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. It's about contemplation. It's about, you know, whenever plans turn out not to have come to fruition as expected, feel secure knowing that greater things await him, all right? And that these disappointments and sadness and everything will wash away. And he needs to have faith in perfect timing, right? And so now there has been, you know, the sadness that he's gone through. He's got 5 of Cups in his 3D, the separation that they've gone through, this lesson that he's learned. He is finding that his feminine, the Spirit is telling him, your feminine is your eternal partner, where you will find harmony and a foundation, and where you can feel safe. Safe in that these disappointments, everything, these challenges, you know, the perceived missed opportunity with her was all part of the plan, was all part of the plan, okay? Now for her message, what's the message from Archangel Michael to her? Honor and trust your feelings. This is about, thank you, Archangel Michael, for supporting, guiding, and protecting me as I listen to and act upon my feelings. She acted upon her feelings. What I will tell you is that her small gesture of the gift of the amethyst, of whatever it was, of communication, Archangel Michael helped her, okay? Helped her act upon her feelings and helped her understand and express her emotions with love. And so now she's operating in joy. This is number 47, a number 11 card. This is a manifesting number. She's manifested something. She's manifested this new beginning in their connection. And for her, she has the 4 of earth and he had the 4 of water. And when the 4 of earth comes up in the good tarot, you know, this is all about, you know, this is an earth-based card, right? This is about, you know, this material world. And so when this card comes out in this deck, this is about, again, divine order, trusting in a solid foundation. And even if, you know, Spirit saying, even if you felt shaken up and unable to understand why things happened as they did, know that a certain divine order manifested in all aspects of your life. And now you can build a solid foundation where there is no fear, okay? This was all for her highest good. And I love that they have 2 4s. Four of Water, which was this emotions, this heart opening for him. Four of Earth, which is the stability and this foundation that they both needed. And now, you know, this number 22, which is a 4, now they can have harmony. He is in harmony. And now she's manifested her joy because she trusted her feelings and acted upon them. And now he knows that she is truly his divine partner and his eternal love. Okay? So I'm telling you, this is not a beautiful romantic story. This was a painful one that they've gone through, and they've made a decision. Okay, the bottom of the deck, remember, for Archangel Michael was prayer help the situation. They prayed for assistance. Bottom of the deck for the Ganesha cards are on harmony and joy. They made a decision to be in harmony. They made a decision to be in joy. The 8 of Fire was the bottom of the deck for these 2 4s, 4 of Earth, 4 of Water. They communicated. There was communication, and now there's sudden transformation and movement in the connection. Okay? So now, what's the overall energy for our masculine? Bottom of the deck for his overall energy is the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck for all of his clarifiers is the Ace of Pentacles. Again, communication. They have spoken, okay? They have communicated. So now, what is the energy now that they have communicated? And now that they are in this process of rebuilding? 9 of Pentacles. So he's in this energy of just, you know, wanting to be stable, established, have his money, have his life together, you know, because he knows he found his match. So he wants to, you know, work on his pentacles because he's ready for a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles in this earth. He's ready for this new beginning. Oh, I'm going to stop. So sorry. This Ace of Pentacles reminded me, I forgot to give you the message from Spirit to the couple. Sorry, guys. That Ace of Pentacles reminded me because that's the Ace of Pentacles here. So that was the individual messages, right? 4s and 4s, right? 4 of Water, 4 of Earth for her, joy for her, harmony for him, and then eternal love for him. He knows that she is his partner, his perfect partner, and she knows that she did the right thing by honoring and trusting her feelings, and so that communication has helped. Okay, message to the couple from Archangel Michael, sense of humor. Now is the time as we rebuild because justice has been served. Time to have a sense of humor with each other. Be playful, okay? You know that romance angel card? It's like be playful. Now is the time to feel playful, be happy, be optimistic. This is about thank you for helping me see the humor in the situation so I can lovingly laugh at human nature. I am willing to view my experience in a new light in order to attract love and healing energy. Now they're saying to both the feminine and the masculine, have a sense of humor. Keep this light as you build this new foundation. They both have the Tower in the 3D. They are rebuilding this foundation. The Ganesha cards, 2 cards flew out. You're not going to believe it, guys. 2 cards flew out. Beginnings and Courage. This Courage card looks a lot like the Strength card, and we had been getting it a lot last week. And so this is about new beginnings. They're being told they're building a new foundation. Have a sense of humor. This is a new beginning for you on this earthly plane. This is a new beginning for this connection. The old cycle has completed. Why? Because you guys had the courage to hang in there, courage to work on yourselves and stay together. Whether you were in times of separation or not, you worked on yourself. You became the best version of yourself, and that took a lot of courage, a lot of determination, and now you have this new beginning that you're rewarded with, this new beginning. And then we have the Ace of Earth, and when the Ace of Earth comes out in this good tarot, very similar to, you know, the Ace of Pentacles energy, which triggered me to read this to you, that I missed the message. The Ace of Earth is about prosperity in its purest form. It's about concrete results in the physical world. This new beginning right here, right? Sorry. This new beginning is going to occur in this physical world, okay? And this is going to be a time of prosperity, of impact, of success in your connection. And so again, as you're building now this new foundation towards your final union, have a sense of humor. Know that you worked hard and you had the courage to withstand separation, to withstand this pain of separation, okay? And that now God's giving you this new beginning in the material world. So when we go into his overall energy, his bottom of the deck was the Page of Wands, and his clarifier was the Ace of Pentacles. So now we have this Nine of Pentacles. He's getting his money in order. He's getting his life in order because he wants this new beginning. Ace of Earth, dupe to his clarifiers, dupe to the Ace of Earth and the message to the couple with his feminine, the Empress, okay? And so I wanted to ask, what's the Empress energy all about? And so I got 3 major arcana cards that flew out. This is major about how he's feeling about his divine feminine. Here's what came out. Temperance, healing, movement, Chariot, and then Justice, which is the bottom of the deck for his head, heart, and 3D space. Justice is also a clarifier for their connective energy today, okay? So he's apologized, they balanced things out, okay? So he's getting his ducks in a row for this new beginning with his Empress, who he's moving towards, okay? Who he's wanting to heal, and who he wants to do right by, because he wants to get out of Knight of Cups and Four of Cups. He was just not happy with the way things were. He wants to get out. We have the Knight of Cups clarifying this Four of Cups. He wants to get out of this boredom, of this dissatisfaction of where things were in his life, and move towards his wish. Now, for her overall energy, bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. Okay, the Hierophant's about contract. It's about commitments. It's about marriage. Okay, and so her bottom of the deck is the Hierophant for her overall energy, and her clarifiers is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about reunions. The Six of Cups is about coming back together. All right, so they're on their way to coming back together. Her first card, Ace of Wands, new beginning. There's a new beginning now. Okay, it's Ace of Fire. We have the new beginning, and we have the Ace of Earth, and we have the Ace of Pentacles for him, which is also the Ace of Earth, and we have the Ace of Pentacles as his bottom of the deck for his clarifiers. There is a new beginning now with her King of Cups. With her King of Cups, she's seeing him as a sensitive man now, okay? He's in his emotions. His heart has opened now, okay? She's standing as her power, in her power as the Empress, but I did clarify it because I wanted to know what that energy was about, because I clarified it there. She's coming back into the Queen of Cups energy, which is that sensitive match to the King of Cups. He's opened his heart. She's opening her heart as well. And what she's learned is that she's ready to release this Ten of Wands burden, which the Ten of Wands is a clarifier to the Queen of Swords energy in his heart. She's learned the lesson. She's ready to release this burden, okay? She's ready to release the burden of that Queen of Swords energy and make a decision towards her, pick a path towards what she wanted to manifest. And what does she want to manifest? She wanted to manifest that King of Cups energy. It's going to come out in her head space. So now for his head space, when he thinks about his feminine, what is he thinking? Remember, bottom of the deck is Justice. He's thinking about, he wants to balance things out with her. He wants to, continue to balance the scales. There's an apology that was perhaps made, okay, that heals his Empress. And so Justice is very much at the overall energy for him. Not only is it in his overall day-to-day energy where she resides in his space, but it's in his head, heart, and his 3D space. So first card out, Ten of Pentacles. He knows he wants her for the long term. He's feeling so much more positive and happy again in the Sun's energy because they've reconnected, and he's standing in his 3D power as the King of Pentacles, okay? Ready to move out of this rough patch, Six of Swords, with his feminine and come back together, Two of Wands, and hand her this world. That's why he's in the Nine of Pentacles energy, getting his stuff together. Where is she in her headspace when she thinks about her masculine. Okay, so where is she? Three of Wands. Remember, Three of Wands came out here as a clarifier to which road to take, which road to take. She's wanting to take the road towards her manifestation, this manifestation of the King of Cups. So what ship's coming in? Well, what's coming in? Her partner. Three of Pentacles, King of Cups, match to the overall energy, okay? Match to who she wants to be, Queen of Cups. So she's waiting for them to come back together, work as a team, okay? She is the Queen of Pentacles, the match to the King of Pentacles in his headspace, okay? She's the Queen of Pentacles, his match. And I clarified that further. I said, what is the Queen of Pentacles energy about? And we got the Queen of Pentacles again. I said, okay, well, she's really the Queen, and she's the Queen of Cups and the Empress. Give me another card, Temperance. This is who he's healing. Remember, our Queen of Pentacles, who is his match. That was the Empress, his queen. So Temperance came out here as the first card clarifying the Empress, which was Temperance, the Chariot, and Justice. He wants to heal his queen through balancing things out. And so she is manifesting him, waiting to work with him as this open-hearted masculine. And she's the Queen of Pentacles who is being healed at this time because they are now coming back together. So there is this period of observation, okay? They are in communication, but they're still observing each other. That's in her head space. And there's slow movement forward. Knight of Pentacles, slow movement forward into what? Now fighting for the connection, okay? The Seven of Wands is usually like defensive and guarded, but she fought for the connection, and that gave her clarity, and that gave her the truth. What was the truth? Was that her action, her focus on herself, her growth has manifested this open-heartedness. Remember, she took the Queen of Swords energy. She used that energy to break out of this connection that was being stifled or stagnant, okay, in his heart, in the masculine's heart space. When he feels for his feminine, what is he feeling? Well, she's still the Queen of Swords, okay, she's still the Queen of Swords. I clarified that. We got the Ten of Wands. That was the burden on his heart. It was a burden on his heart. Remember, Ten of Wands came up here in her overall energy that she's releasing. She's releasing that burden so she can come into the Queen of Cups energy, okay? And so in his heart space, that was hard for him. This is a very recent and a new reconnection. That was hard for him. It was really hard. And so it threw him into the Hangman's energy, which suspended the connection, right? But what did he learn because of the Queen of Swords? That he needed to be open to giving and receiving. He needed to open his heart to love, to give it and to receive it. He needed to be open to his queen, all right? So now he's working on himself. Nine of Pentacles, continuing to be the best version of himself, have his money, have his ducks in a row. And so, you know, he's observing too. While she's observing him, he's observing her to make sure that they don't fall back into the past patterns that they've been in. So now I asked for an after tarot card, okay? So, you know, he's learned from the Queen of Swords. He's also learned that he needs to be more open. He's observing his feminine while he's getting his ducks in a row for this new beginning. What happens afterwards? Reunion. Three of Cups. I said, okay, well, what about this reunion? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I said, okay, well, I think that's, I know that's the feminine, but give me another card. King of Pentacles. That's him. Him wanting to come together with his queen, okay? The match here, she's calling herself the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress and the Queen of Cups. And so he wants to reunite. The King of Pentacles wants to reunite with his Queen of Cups. All right, but I had to clarify Queen of Cups, okay? I did. So don't like judge me, but I did. I said, who the hell is the Queen of Cups, right? Because at that point I didn't have that yet. So I said, I need to know. It's been a while. Does something new pop up? And thank you, God, thank you, Spirit, thank you, Universe, for making it very, very clear, because in the first card it came out, Queen of Pentacles. Thank you, God. So, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, same girl, same person. She's the Empress, okay? Because remember, the Empress is the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Empress is here. It's all the feminine, okay? So I said, all right, fine, thank you so much. Sorry I asked. I won't ask again, right? I'm sure they don't believe me when I say that, but I'm really not going to do any more karmics or anything like that because there aren't any, because they're coming together. I don't know, that they're probably going to get married. So this is this Queen of Swords. Her energy, that energy was a burden, but he learned through that. He learned to open himself up, and now he's preparing himself for union, but he's observing to make sure that they don't fall back into old patterns, just like she is observing him in her headspace. But ultimately, when he gets through that, he wants union with his Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, with his Empress, okay? He wants that. And I said, all right, so he wants, what does he want? This reunion, this new beginning, Ace of Wands, match to her Ace of Wands there. So what is happening in her heart space as related to her masculine? What is happening? Well, there's been communication. Obviously, I keep saying that. Don't mean to be a broken record, but it's because we have too many cards of communication. We've got Page of Wands, Eight of Fire, which is Eight of Wands, and we got a whole bunch of communication cards in this next set here for the feminine's heart space, and then I have it in the 3D for the masculine. So here's where we are in her heart space. She is the divine feminine. I said, okay, well, we know that because she's the Empress here, she's the Queen of Cups here, she's the Queen of Pentacles here 2 times, right? So fine, of course she's going to be the Empress in her heart space. So she is. She stands in her power. What about the Empress? She moved slowly out of her mental trapping. And what did she do? She communicated. Eight of Wands. She communicated so that they can get into a better cycle, into a new beginning. Ace of Wands again, matched to her headspace, matched to his heart space, which is they're mirroring here, right? She communicated to get out of this cycle, get into a better one, into a new beginning. And she made small movement forward. Page of Pentacles. She made this slow movement forward out of being stuck, right? To get into a better cycle and to have a new beginning. And so she made a small offer. What did she offer? She offered up communication about what broke them in the first place. Okay? So she offered up this communication so that they can start to clear the air. So I said, okay, what happens after this now? 9 of Pentacles, matched to him, matched to his heart space, 9 of Pentacles. This was her standing in her power, in her confidence. She has her stuff together. She has her stuff together. And I clarified this. What is this 9 of Pentacles about? Page of Pentacles, which is a dupe. So her offer was her communication, okay? She offered communication. She offered a way to get out of this old cycle and to open up communication so that they can clear the air on the 7 of Swords. Okay, that's what she did. She stood in her power. She offered it up. What's happening in the 3D for the masculine? So this is what's happening. He had a tower. Okay, he did. Major realization. And he was very, very sad, right? This realization that she is his partner made him very sad, made him regret the things that he did, said, whatever, made him very, very sad. And that's why this separation occurred, because of that tower, another number 5, okay? Made him, he knows that that was the reason why they're in separation, and that's the reason why they felt they were stuck. 8 of Swords. They were stuck in this cycle, which thank God she stood in her power. She slowly cut them out of that trapping to get them into a better time. And so now he feels like the cycle is complete. And I said, what, so now that the cycle is complete, what's complete? 3 of Pentacles. He's learned his lesson. Remember, the 3 of Pentacles is here for her, that she's manifested this King of Cups, right? He's coming into he's learned his lesson. He learned his lesson through the tower, right? He wants to work as a team. So what happens after all of this? He throws the communication right back with union. 4 of Wands, wanting union, okay? So she sent it from her heart with love, and now he's replied back in the 3D, okay? Both happened in the 3D. He replied back, and he wants union. 4 of Wands, another number 4. Remember, he got 4 of water, she has 4 of earth, and now we have 4 of Wands. In the 3D, what do we have for our divine feminine? Telling you, she is strong, man. She came up as the Empress 3 times. 3 different decks in her space. So, first card out, what's happening? She wants union too. So he's offering it. She wants it. She does. She wants the stability, the structure. She wants union with her masculine too. She knows that he is her match. But this fight needed to occur because it created his realization. It made him sad. It made him regretful. It made him think about what happened. So that's why the tower is there. The tower is a match to what made him realize who she was, who she is, okay? So we have, yes, she wants union. This Five of Swords energy, this loss, this defeat, created the crumbling of this connection, and it helped him realize things, okay? And she did it in her divine empress, divine feminine power, so that they could complete this cycle and come into union, 10 of Cups, okay? And so that they can come into their bliss. And so the Seven of Swords behavior, which is here, which was this offer of communication to discuss it, in the 3D, this Seven of Swords, you know, this again, there was this withholding, there was this offer. They needed to discuss that because that was everything that was being withheld. And now she's able to address it. They're able to communicate, able to get on the same page. And then what happens in the future? Seven of Cups, decisions get made, right? A decision gets made and then it completes the cycle. Remember, Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck for Ganesha is decision. A decision got made and it completed the cycle. World card. Remember, we just got the World card here for him in the 3D. He's learned. His heart's open. He knows. She made the decision. She's ended the cycle. We've completed the cycle of this phase of this connection. So I said, what completes? Two cards came out. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. He becomes the stable, honest man. King of Swords, match to the Queen of Swords. King of Pentacles, match to the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So it's complete. The cycle of separation is complete. So now we are prepared for this contract, for this reunion in the material world with the Ace of Pentacles, because justice was served through communication and we re-engaged Two of Swords in the After Tarot. We're not sitting blindly anymore. We've re-engaged in the conversation. Okay? So now what is happening in the current connection? Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Our masculine is in his full divine masculine power. The clarifiers are justice. Again, justice. Justice 1, 2, 3 times. 3 times. 2 times for him, once in the clarifier for the connective energy. Things are getting balanced out. So now what is happening in the connection today? 4 of Swords. This is about recuperation. This is about healing. What got healed? This contract. Remember, the Hierophant is in her bottom of the deck for her overall energy. This contract was healed. Okay? The Queen of Swords, clarified by the 10 of Wands. Remember, same card here. Queen of Swords, clarified by the 10 of Wands. Well, here it is in the connection. Okay? Queen of Swords, clarified by the 10 of Wands. I said, give me more. Communicated. 8 of Wands. For this new beginning. Why? Because it was stuck. 8 of Swords. So the message, this message, 8 of Swords, clarified by the Page of Wands. This message, transform this connection. Death card. We get into a better cycle with the Wheel. We're moving slowly. We're not rushing in this time. We're moving slowly towards our 10 of Cups. This is what's happening right now in their connection. That's what's happening right now. There is this healing of this contract. There is this Queen of Swords that was the burden, okay? Her communication has helped propel them into this new beginning. Ace of Wands here, Ace of Wands here in her overall energy, Ace of Wands in his heart, okay? Has propelled them into the new beginning. We have communication that gets us out of this stuck energy. Remember, 8 of Swords was here, 8 of Swords is in her heart, but because she moved out of the 8 of Swords, it got him to get out of it too, complete the cycle, and respond back and move towards union. So now in the connection, a death has occurred of the old foundation. We're building anew, coming into a better time, moving slowly. We're not rushing in this time to our emotional bliss, 10 of Cups. What happens in the future, okay? Future energies. I didn't clarify one card here. What's in the future energies for this couple? Knight of Cups. We're moving. We're moving towards love. There is an offer, there's a desire to come into union. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Remember, the Knight of Cups is a dupe for him. He's getting out of this, like, nothing else has ever served him but this blessing of this connection, of this eternal love, okay? And now he's wanting to get out of it, move towards his feminine, who is his wish. That's the future energy for the bottom of the deck. First card out, Ten of Pentacles. Dupe to his headspace. They come together for the long term. The Moon. This to me is about a wish made under the moon, because that's when the energy started shifting. What was the wish? Manifestation. That's also why I get that there's this magician's energy. There's a manifestation from that moon's wish, which was or is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is here in their current connective energy. They're going into it now, and it's going to happen in the future. And it's all been protected and guided by the universe with this star card, okay? This collective is coming into union. I mean, I know we have the Knight of Pentacles here, which is, you know, slow energy. And I do think that they shouldn't rush it. This rebuilding of this new structure for them, since they have the Tower in the 3D, they're rebuilding again. They're rebuilding this Four of Wands that they both want into something very stable and solid, where they can absolutely work together and be together for the long term. I've said this before. This is the union, this permanent union now, okay, in the 3D. There's no separation after this. All right, guys, let me know if this resonated. And if you want to have your own personal reading with me, your own personal 3D reading about what's happening in your connection, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to know what your connection is about, what you decided on when you were in soul form, then book the Akashic Records with me. And that's also available on queenoflight1111.com. Have a great, great Wednesday, everybody. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be back on Friday. I'm not sure. I'm just going to do these readings now as I'm led. And I hope you appreciate them, okay? Have a great day, and I will be back soon. Bye-bye.